Hello again, and welcome to the latest edition of the Roy Williams Show. My name is Jones Angel. I'll be hosting you through the next hour alongside the Hall of Fame head coach of the Tar Heels, Roy Williams. We're going to be talking Carolina basketball, look back at what has been a busy week for Carolina, talk 900 wins for Coach. I know he doesn't want to do that, but we're going to do it anyway. And, of course, look ahead to the season finale, Carolina hosting Duke on Saturday in the Smith Center. Plus, you'll hear some from former Tar Heel Danny Green. Danny now with the Philadelphia 76ers. Adam Lucas and I had a chance to talk to Danny here recently and think you'll enjoy that. But, Coach, first of all, good to see you again. And has been a busy week, actually 3 games since we last met. We'll focus on the last 2 mostly here at the beginning of the show. But an up-and-down week in what has been a bit of an up-and-down season for Carolina. Tar Heels picked up probably their best win of the season on Saturday at home against Florida State, but also suffered 2 frustrating defeats to Marquette in Chapel Hill and also Syracuse on the road. Busy week, Coach, for your team, for sure.
Well, it was a busy week. You play Wednesday, Saturday, Monday. There's a lot of things going on, and yeah, perhaps it took some toll on our guys. I don't know. We play so many guys, nobody's got to do, the 38, 39 minutes a game kind of thing, but a great win at home, Florida State. So pleased that some of our fans, particularly some of our students, were able to come in and see the game, and it was a wonderful setting. And I've never heard 3,000 people sound as good as they did on Saturday against Florida State. And then go play at Syracuse, and they have 0 people there at Syracuse. And Syracuse outplayed us, and yet just to play here and to play there, we had a chance to win the game at the end, but didn't work out.
Coach, the win over Florida State was number 900 in your career, just the 4th Division I men's head coach to reach that number. Mike Krzyzewski, Jim Boeheim, Bob Knight, the other 3. I know you've never been one to focus on numbers or milestones, but certainly one to be proud of, I would think.
Well, I would think so. It's something I'll think about a little later. I was just so just desperately so much wanted number 15 for that team, for our team right now. And it's a neat deal, I'm sure, and I'll think about it more later on. But right now, I'm trying to figure out how to get to number 16.
Carolina, the latest action was just last night in Syracuse, 72-70 Orange victory, the final. And Coach felt like turnovers and the inability to get consistent offense outside of the painted area were the 2 areas that hurt your team in this game.
Well, those 2, but also the reason we had to do so much outside is because we didn't do anything inside. We got some baskets early, and then we stopped moving. Our big guys did not a very good job. I could say terrible job of moving and demanding the ball, and our perimeter players didn't get it in there. And so now you're trying to beat Syracuse's zone from the outside, which we have not shown a good consistency of shooting the ball from the outside. And they got to us and showed their length, blocked a couple of them, and those kind of things made today a miserable day for Kerwin Walton, for example. But got out on Caleb, got a little bit of a finger on one of his last shots. That would, needless to say, would have been a huge 3 for us if we'd have gotten that one to go in. But turnovers were the biggest thing, and then the second biggest thing, not just the fact that we didn't beat them from outside, but we did such a poor job of getting it inside by our perimeter people and our post guys not working hard enough.
Carolina's post players had 18 shot attempts in the first half, just 9 in the second half against Syracuse on Monday night. Coach, that's in the last 3 games, 60 turnovers for your team, including 20 against Syracuse. The previous 10 games, Carolina had a positive assist-turnover ratio in 9 of those 10. This last week seems like those turnover problems have elevated again.
Well, they have, and I can't understand it because nobody emphasizes it more. And then, but the bottom line, that's what it is, and we just got to correct it before the next game.
Coach, one individual, and don't know if you feel this way, but at least statistically, Armando Bacot had a nice bounce back after he'd been in a bit of a funk here recently, but 18 points and 15 rebounds, season high for him against Syracuse.
Yeah, he did not do the things that he wanted to do and I wanted to do in the previous couple of games for sure. Stays in a little bit of foul trouble with some silly fouls, some illegal screens, and I'll go back to Notre Dame last year. He sets an illegal screen. I said, that's the one that should teach